Bielema says being fired is a first for him. 225 Bret Bielema reacts to being fired as Arkansas head coach after the team's loss to Missouri on Friday and explains he will do anything if possible to help the Razorbacks moving forward. 225,826 p.m. at Arkansas has fired Bret Bielema after 5 seasons as its head football coach. The school announced the decision shortly after a 4,845 loss at home Friday to Missouri, which dropped the Razorbacks to 48 on the season and 17 in the SEC. Here is a list of the FBS head coaching changes made during the 2017 season. "I've never been let go in my entire life, so this is a first for me," Bielema said at his post-game news conference, "but I've had quite a few coaches that have moved on, always kind of say, whether it's right, wrong or indifferent, you want to leave the place better than when you got here, and I know that's happened." Bielema recorded 2 7-win seasons and 1 8-win season at Arkansas, but never finished higher than third in the SEC West. He finished 2,934 overall. The Razorbacks' 7 losses in conference play this year were tied for their second most in a season in school history. The most came in 2013, also under Bielema, when the Razorbacks went 0-8 in the SEC. Julie Cromer-Peoples, who was named interim athletic director after Jeff Long was fired last week, issued a statement soon after Friday's loss, saying in part that the Razorbacks have not been able to sustain the success on the field that is expected and required at the University of Arkansas during Bielema's tenure. Bret Bielema becomes the third SEC head football coach to be fired this season, joining Florida's Jim McElwain and Tennessee's Butch Jones. Nelson Chenoweth said Today Sports Bielema told reporters in Fayetteville that he got the news that he was fired as he was coming off the field Friday, but he later clarified that he was informed in his game day office after the game. "Obviously, everybody's probably like, woo, they got him right after that loss, but I'd much rather have it this way than think about it," he said. Bielema came to Arkansas in 2013 after 7 consecutive winning seasons at Wisconsin. He became emotional during his news conference when he recounted telling players in the Razorbacks locker room that he had been let go. "I did get a chance to say goodbye to at least 80 of those players that were in that locker room," he said. "A lot of emotion running through there, and I think that's a great indication the imprint you've had on their S. I know we wanted more wins. We were on a steady climb and ran into a speed bump that we were never able to get back out of. We were on a steady win cycle with 3 wins and then 7 wins and then 8 wins, and then it looked like we could get to 8, 9, 10 wins, and we didn't play well down the stretch a year ago." Bielema lamented that 6 of his top 10 players weren't able to play a significant time this season, including veteran quarterback Austin Allen, who missed 4 games. "I'm not going to sit here and say that's an excuse," he said, "but that's reality when you have the depth we've got." Bielema becomes the third SEC head football coach to be fired this season, joining Florida's Jim McElwain and Tennessee's Butch Jones. He will be owed $5.9 million with 37 months left on his deal. 2020, "Our goal has been and will always be to compete and win in the SEC and nationally," Cromer-Peoples said. "I firmly believe that with all that the University of Arkansas has to offer, including our history and tradition, our facilities, our passionate fan base and competing in the nation's best conference, we will attract the interest of many of the top coaches in the nation."